So now I've turned the stop loss into 100 pips and take profit into 100 pips. I'm going to show you how fast these calculate. Here is the pivot points right here. It's not a really great indicator. I've just got it in my indicators list. It's one that's in MT4. If price closes below the pivot point, it's going to daily pivot point. It's going to shoot an arrow. You can see what pivot points we are looking at here. Right here, a daily pivot point, just a regular, normal pivot point. How often does it win? Well, let's run it. Okay, it wins 48% of the time. What about if we reverse it? 49% of the time. Still just kind of break even. Now, we had one, the euro pound, that worked on the 50 pip stop loss and 100 pip take profit. Let's see what happens with 100 and 100. Hang on, I had it on reverse. Okay, it does work. It's 51% profitable over the past 88 times, which is still not enough for me. Let me open this up a little bit more. Hang on. Okay, so we've got 88 trades. I like to have 100 at least to base something on. So, is it profitable? Yes, but you're going to have to manipulate the money management a little bit. It's had no more than 4 losses in a row. Let's go take a look at it. What are the past things that it's happened? This is a current trade that it's in. So let's back up a little bit. Let's hide this. The previous trade was a loss. You can see that right here. It went up and it got really close to taking the profit. The one before that was a profit. The one before that was a loss. One before that was a loss. One before that was a profit. One before that was a loss. Profit, 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 loss, and you can see how these go. If it touches a green line, it's a winning probability or a winning outcome. If it touches the red line, that means your stop loss would have been hit. Some of them get really close, but no cigar. So we're going to just go down the list here, and we're going to watch them, and we're going to see how often things happen. What about Euro USD? 100 pip stop loss, 100 pip take profit. It's got a lot more data. Okay, so it happened 880 times. It's 50% profitable. We're going to come back to this one most likely because I might be able to manipulate this one, but we're just going to go check in real time how long it takes to scan all these pairs. We're looking at the British pound. Nope, that's no good. If I wanted to reverse it, it might bump it up a little bit. It just depends on where the bid ask is. Okay, that's technically profitable, but I'm not putting up 9 losers in a row. Let's go to the next one. What we're looking for is we're looking for something that has potential. Okay, let me reverse this one back. This one looks like it may have potential. It's got potential. There's more than 100 trades. We've only got 6 losses in a row. It's 52% profitable. Let's continue. Nothing. Okay, I'm going to look at that in a minute. I checked most of the pairs, and the Euro USD, this one has a lot of trades to work with, so I'm going to try to come up with a favorable outcome on this. It's 50% profitable over 800 trades. What I'm going to do now is just start looking at different time frames and so forth. So I've been at this for about 5 minutes now, and I'm not finding anything with the pivots. I'm just not doing it. So what I'm going to do is play with it a little bit more. I'm going to start messing with the time frames. Right now we're looking at trading only on Monday and Tuesday, but I'm going to open that back up. And we're going to look at only taking a trade during the market open, depending on 16 is like 9 a.m. Eastern or whatever on my platform. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, it's at 53%. Let's see if we can get this number down. We're just going to do a little bit of trial and error here. I'm going to put it on from 8 to 19. And if it goes down, if the win rate goes down, then I know what I need to do. No, it went up. That's good. And we also took it down to 6 losers in a row. So now I'm going to look at the period of time. This is on Europe time. I don't know, from 8 to 12. Let's look at 8 from 12. If the signal comes out during that time, does it fare any better or any worse? Nah. Let's go take another look at it. That kind of went worse. Let's go to 12. You know what? Let's go to, I'm going to try something. 8 to 11. Okay. So I've tried like 50 different permutations on different time frames and things. I'm going to try a few more. I'm going to try from like 1 o'clock in the morning till about 5. We're going to see what happens there. Okay, this one gives us a unique perspective. We know that it only wins like half the time. However, we know that over the past 207 times this has happened, it's only lost 4 in a row. Let's go look at it. You can see here this was a profit, a loss, a loss, a profit, a profit, a profit, a profit, a profit, loss, profit, loss, loss. Oh, and I lost them. But anyhow, you can look at them and see how they're acting there. Let me pull this one over. So anybody can trade this. Let's just go look through it. Okay, look. Let's take away all stop losses and all take profits and just leave what we've got here on the chart. Don't worry about win rates and all this. If you know that 4 losses in a row, let's scroll back here to where we can't see what's going on. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, there we go. All right, now here's where we're going to start. Okay, now from this point on, we know we see a loss right here. What we're going to do is we're going to pretend that this is, right now, today. We're going to back test. How many times has this thing lost? Here's 1. We're going to scroll back in time. There's 2. We're looking for the next winner. There's 3. Okay, so it's lost 3 times in a row. 1, 2, 3. Now, on the very next signal that comes out, let's say that I place a trade. And I'm not going to trade in one standard lot. I want to trade 1 lot, then I want to trade 1 lot, and then I want to trade 2. Why? We've already seen 3 losses in a row. Most likely the next one's going to be a winner. If it does not, the next one's going to be a winner. I break even. This is called a Fibonacci type of money management. I never go to 13. The most I ever go to is 5, and then I cut it off. Now, I've taken some big doozies on 5 before because you got to take into account all these others. However, if you get 4 in a row, I mean, just look at the probabilities. Look at how many trades this has happened. Can it lose more than 4 in a row? Yeah. I mean, come on, it's trading. So, on the next one, and I haven't looked at this, on the next one, let's pretend hypothetically I want to, place a trade or whatever. This is not a trade I'm taking. I have not taken this trade. I'm just saying either the next trade or the following one is going to be a winner according to the data. Okay, so that one's a loss. So the very next one I know for a fact is a winner. Or, let's see, where's it at? There we go. There's a winner. Got up here close, but no cigar. How many pips did he get from the top? About 4.3. And then it went down here and snagged a loss. Let's look and try this again. We're looking for 3 winners or 3 losers in a row, something like that. The very next 2 were winners. Okay, here's 1 loss. Here is another loss. Now, and here's another loss. We got 3 in a row. Now, when I see this right here on the chart, check it out. There you go. Okay, that's your tidbit for today.